The most important test of my life, the United States Medical Licensing Exam Step 1. The exam I needed to crush to get into my dream specialty of ophthalmology. I didn't crush it though. I did good, but not great, and I was defeated. In retrospect, the reason was because I used way too many resources, and that decreased my efficiency. Too many options kills productivity, muddles mental clarity, and keeps us from achieving our true potential. We're often told that more options is good, but this is untrue 95% of the time. These are 3 crucial lessons that medical training taught me about life and productivity. Take home point number 1, consolidate your efforts. When tasked with any goal, figure out the best plan using the least amount of high quality resources and wholeheartedly devote your focus to that. The way you become a master is by laser focusing your efforts. The next big test, step 2, I consolidated my resources and I destroyed that one. Fast forward, I get into ophthalmology residency. It's now my last year. I'm overwhelmed with my chief resident duties. And for those of you who are outside of the medical world, a chief resident is a resident who takes the lead in residency, plans and schedules logistics, and serves as the liaison between faculty and trainees. This was a lot, and to add to this, I had to hustle for surgical cases, learn medicine, work out, and prioritize spending time with my loved ones. I was overwhelmed. But that wasn't the thing worrying me the most. I needed to find a job, and ideally, back in sunny California. But how could I find the time to interview? There's a saying, move the chains. In American football, you have 4 plays to get to your first down. There are these chains that the referees use to measure if you've made that first down or not. With each play, you just gotta keep moving those chains forward, whether that be 1 inch or 10 yards. If you move the chains every day in the right direction, even if only by an inch, you will get to your destination. Problem is, people move the chains towards goals that aren't their most important goals, but rather others' most important goals. For me, I was focusing on everything but surgery, my health, and finding a job, my most important things. I started focusing on these by prioritizing and executing the things that I needed to get done to move towards my 3 main goals. I got my surgical cases, I kept healthy, and I'm now practicing in beautiful Long Beach, California, all because I made a conscientious decision to choose what I focused on, and I always moved the chains forwards towards my next first down. Keep in mind that the things that move the chains are often the hardest things to get yourself to do. They're not the easy check boxes on your to-dos. They're the items that you've been procrastinating. Decision fatigue is real. This is why Steve Jobs, Barack Obama, and Mark Zuckerberg wore the same thing every day. I really want to clear my life to make it so that I have to make as few decisions as possible about anything except how to best serve this community, was what Mark Zuckerberg had to say. In a Vanity Fair interview, President Obama explained why he would always be wearing either a blue or a gray suit. I'm trying to pare down my decisions. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing because I have too many other decisions to make. When I was training in my year of hospital medicine, residents would see patients early in the morning before the attending or boss doctor. Then, as a team, we would discuss the best plan of action for these patients. It was always the attending with the final word though. The first 10 patients, always a breeze. We'd get through the medical decision making seamlessly and efficiently. But those last 5 patients of 20 to 25, after rounding for hours on end, especially if we or the attending were up all night on call, those would take 3 times longer to make those decisions of care. Why? Because we all have a decision battery. When this gets drained, it becomes harder for us to think clearly, objectively, and efficiently. Limit the amount of decisions you have to make. It will free up energy for you to use in decisions that require it the most. Consolidate your resources for maximum effectiveness. Prioritize the most important tasks to move you towards your goals. Limit decision fatigue. These 3 lessons I learned from medical training were key unlocks that allowed me to make better decisions, become more productive, and ultimately stress less. Be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. This is Dr. Jon Go, and until next time.